I'm Miho Janvier and I'm a solar physicist and I work at the Observatoire de Paris, the Paris Observatory. And I work on solar eruptions, so I'm trying to understand the physics behind the solar eruptions and what we call eruptive flares. So they are big blasts of plasma material that are released in the interplanetary medium, so the space between the Sun and other planets. And I'm looking at what could be the physics to understand the trigger of such eruptions. Well, the Sun is the main reason why we are here on Earth, but those storms, they can have an effect on the magnetosphere, the shield that is surrounding the Earth. And the particles, the energetic particles that are released during solar eruptions can hit satellites. They are radiating also, and those radiation can be harmful to astronauts, as well as for commercial flights. For example, Paris-San Francisco the passengers can receive a lot of energetic particles, and they are also important for us in an everyday life because we are always using cell phones. The information are transiting via satellites, so we are really sensitive to such storms that can disrupt all these telecommunication satellites as well as electric grids. I really enjoyed joining the other fellows, and I really like this idea of a community of diverse backgrounds. The fact that we all come from different research backgrounds and we all have a passion about what we're doing, and we are all trying to share what we know but also what we don't know because we want to ask questions. So I see it as a platform of knowledge and as an innovative way of sharing what we know and how we feel about science as young researchers, and I think it's really important. I would definitely say that if I had the chance, I would participate to this kind of events again, and I think these are really important, especially for young researchers that do not necessarily see outside of the box of their research box because they're working at universities or institutions and they only talk about with people that are doing the same things. So having this kind of platform, would it be, on internet with now Twitter, Facebook, to have a lot of interaction between people that are AXA grantees, I think it would be really beneficial for each other's knowledge as well as a way to look at science and new ways of discoveries as well. I think we have more and more the space to express ourselves now with internet and new means of communications. I definitely think that we have new tools to communicate about our research and to interest people, and I find it also fascinating about how I see my research, and I really want to trigger interest in other people's minds. So I would say that our role is really to give the passion of what we know to other people and to use as much as possible the means that we have today. I think also I'm interested in new technologies, and I see that with my research, the way we're looking at the Sun is so much better than 20 years ago. It's like having new big cameras and having new resolutions, and I think the way technology is evolving is so beneficial for how researchers are doing their own research.